Grand Rising Kings and Queens, Aries here, Master Weaver of Mystery Suspense Thrillers, as well as broadcaster of Astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, this is a weekly update, so it ranges from today until Saturday the 31st. I implore you to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign video as it paints a clearer picture of what you'll actually be dealing with throughout the week. Now, if you don't know your sun, moon, and rising and you would like your chart analyzed, don't hesitate to contact me via Facebook Messenger, or you can email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. Now, remember that we are still celebrating All June July this month. It is the last week, and this last week shall be action-packed. We have an autographed copy of Black and an autographed copy of Unfortunately Francine to give away this week, as well as an audiobook version of Unfortunately Francine. So please stay tuned this week as we will be gifting 3 lucky readers a copy of Joan Vassar's work. Now, great news. My newest psychological thriller releases this week on the 27th, giving you a bit of love as well as a taste of the paranormal. I'm so excited to introduce my first traditionally published novel, Deadliest Intuition. It can be found on all platforms, including Audible. I encourage you to read and review. Of course, it is the bookish thing to do. A special thank you to those of you who have already purchased a copy. I can't wait to hear what you think. Now, Deadliest Intuition's purchase link can also be found on my Facebook page, author Aries. I'll be posting a sneak peek actually this week, so stay tuned for that. Now, this week on Friday, remember that you can always check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting. Authors give you their impromptu freestyles according to a choice of a topic of the ladies' choosing. Now, if you choose to participate in Freestyle Friday, just contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club. Now, it's officially Leo season, guys. It's time to shine as the sun moves through the sign of Leo and comes into Mercury, making this fierce sign of the sector not only the spotlight, but all the chatter. Also this week, Jupiter makes its transition back into the area of Aquarius, pouring luck and expansion on our sector of goals and social contacts. This eases restrictions that we may have been feeling in certain areas. Let's see what this means for each sign. If you have any placements, of course, within 3 degrees of the degree that I mentioned, you know that these aspects will, of course, affect you more strongly. So the closer you are to the degree, the more powerfully the transit will impact your life. Today is Sunday, the 25th. The sun is in Leo at 2 degrees. It's asking us to have faith that things will work out. But without works, faith is definitely dead in the water. So stay on task and uphold your values in every aspect today. You definitely can overcome. Tomorrow, on Monday the 26th, the sun is in Leo at 3 degrees. Something you've been waiting for and maybe even plotting towards could show up on Monday. So Aries, please have the patience to allow it to pay off, okay? I would say, being that it is Leo season, this is your sector that's highlighted of romance, play, self-expression, creativity, children even. Okay, so this is what the spotlight is for you for this next, I would say, nearly 30-day period. Just this time over Leo. Okay, so being that the sun is trining you right now, it's trining your image, it's trining your appearance, it's trining your first impressions, your attitude, your public self. Not only that, but it is also trining your area of long distance travel, education and skills, higher learning, morals, what you think and what you preach. All of these things are bringing you blessings, all of those areas, in fact. So if you're expecting a blessing to come, it would definitely have to do with that area. on Monday. If you have any, I would say, placements between 0 and 6 degrees Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay, so you can be looking out for that on Monday. On Tuesday, while the sun is in Leo at 4 degrees, there is a competitive nature in the winds on that day. Just keep things on the up and up. Some of you may find that on Tuesday the 27th, you prefer the underhanded route, or some people will prefer the underhanded route. It bodes well to remember that cheaters never prosper for long, and the same goes for haters. So if you have any aspects between, I would say, Leo 1 to 7 degrees, on Tuesday, you may feel a little friction as it pertains to your area of money, shared finances, things that you're passionate about. Maybe in the creative sphere, people may be getting in the way, or just flat out being haters, or maybe even hating on your romance, or maybe even you have a lover that's getting in the way as far as financially, or children getting in the way as far as your finances. So, look out for that, and look out to not try to spend too much money in those areas trying to be competitive. Okay. You want to watch out for that on Tuesday. Also on Tuesday, that's the same day that Mercury, the planet of communication and skills, it actually moves into Leo at 0 degree. So if you have any aspects between, I would say, 0 and 3 degrees Leo, this is going to aspect you even more so. Even going back into Cancer to about 28 degrees. So Cancer, 28, 29 degrees as well. Your leadership capabilities are noticed on Tuesday, and recognition could be communicated to some people. Just remain humble, even if you're hoisted into a position of power through your area of image, creativity, higher learning, things at a distance from you, you being recognized because of your education and skills and things like that. If you receive any assistance on that day, that's going to be coming from your neighbors, siblings, social contacts. Maybe even during short distance travel, you could receive some help or some assistance. Now, your relationship sector is also aspected with assistance during Mercury and Leo, which is a 30-day transit. Even though it starts on Tuesday, it'll go on for 30 days, being the focus. You being approached by people in your neighborhoods or in your communities, or people you deal with, even on the internet, on a regular basis, that like you, that want to offer you romance, to partner with you. They want to offer you opportunities to go and hang out and have fun, opportunities to join in with them on creative projects and things like that. People are going to want to forge relationships with you during Mercury in Leo. Okay, so that's something you're going to be dealing with. Now, as far as your blockages in communication and skills for the next 30 days, I would say you're looking at, it's just simply going to be finances. Money, you having to pay things out for a romantic partner, or a child, or you not even having enough money to do the things that you want to do as far as fun and play because of overspending. Okay, so you might want to watch out for being too passionate about things and just overspending. You don't want to get caught up in that area, especially with your sector of romance, creativity, and children squaring your area of money and resources. With Uranus there, shocking things will pop up to where you could be communicated to you to where you have to pay this bill, or shell out some money for this, that, or the other, that has to do with a romantic partner, a creative endeavor, or maybe even a child. Okay. So I want you to be very aware of that during Mercury in Leo, which starts on the 27th and goes through a 30-day period. Now on Wednesday, the 28th, Jupiter, this is not a single transit either. Wednesday, on the 28th, Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is going to go back into Aquarius at 29 degrees. This is your area of goals, friends, social groups, social contacts, and things like that. So you'll have luck there. There will be an ease coming in for you, helping you to now accomplish goals, helping you to expand your area of social groups and friends and things like that. Okay. This is also a day when a goal can be accomplished, pushing you into a position of power or raising your status in the world. Okay. Now, because the planet is in retrograde, this could have to do with something you've been waiting for, or it could have to do with a past work. Now, your blessings as far as that area is going to be your relationships, you forging new relationships and things like that, helping you to accomplish goals, or social groups, your relationships with people in social groups, helping you to accomplish goals or forge blessed relationships, lucky relationships that carry you far. In addition to that, another area that is trining that area, bringing you blessings with your goals and things like that, is going to be your area of communication, neighbors, siblings, short distance travel. So during short distance travel, or throughout your neighborhoods or communities, or, within your apartment building, maybe even a sibling, they're going to help you to accomplish goals. And you may even be meeting people, more people that live around you, and neighbors and things like that. Maybe you'll become acquainted with people, and this will be lucky for you, because these are people that can help you and assist you and things like that. Now, with Jupiter moving there, you'll also have lucky assistance and opportunities coming directly to you because of what you think and what you preach. And these could be coming at a distance from you. And they could also have to do with your education or your higher learning, or something you do as far as a written study. It could even be something you applied for, and you used your intellect to apply for this. Now you could be achieving those goals. You could have help to accomplish those goals, or have opportunities come directly to you because of who you are. Okay. That's going to be aspecting you until the end of the year. Okay. Because that's where Jupiter is going to be from now on, starting on the 28th. And it'll go from 29 degrees backwards as it goes along. Okay, so if you have any aspects, I would say between, 26 degrees Aquarius through 29 degrees Aquarius, you're going to receive some blessings, even if those aspects are in Leo or Gemini, because it's going to trine those areas for you, your relationships and communication within those relationships. Now on Thursday, this is a single transit. The sun is in Leo at 6 degrees. That can be a day where of accomplishment for some as well. So if you have any aspects in Leo between 3 and 9 degrees, this will aspect you, where something can be accomplished. And that could be, I would say, that could be an accomplishment as far as sprucing up your image, due to, as I said, something you've written, something you've put out there in the world, your higher learning. It could be even coming in at a distance from you. Maybe somebody wants to partner with you on a creative project or something like that, or forge some type of relationship with you. Maybe even you receive a blessing through your romantic partner because of something you guys have applied for. It could be any of those things. You have some really good cards that I'm going to get into in a second that are coming out that illustrate partnerships as well. So that's something we're going to talk about. Now on Thursday, the 29th, Mars, the planet of energy and challenges, is going to enter Virgo at 0 degree. And that's your area of work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to other people. That's even your area of small pets. So because Mars is coming there on the 29th, you could start having challenges with work, with your health, with your daily, within your daily routines, where you are of service to others, and even with a small pet, you can find yourself having to put more energy into those areas. Okay. It's going to come there, as I said, on the 29th. It's going to start Virgo at 0 degrees. So if you have any aspects between 0 and 3 degrees Virgo, this will aspect you more heavily in the areas that you really want to focus on. I don't want to say worry about, because I don't want you to worry. As far as your challenges and the energy you'll be putting in to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, or possibly even small pets, it's going to be your neighbors, siblings, short distance travel, community, and things like that. So that it also is aspecting long distance travel, your education and skills, what you think, what you preach. So not only does it tell me that you're going to be having conflicts as far as maybe even communicating or dealing with people at work, you may have some arguments with neighbors, maybe even over your pet. Okay, you might have a dog or a cat gets over into the neighbor's yard or something like that. You want to watch your pets outside during when they're going out to use the bathroom, or you're traveling. You want to watch out for accidents and things like that. With that being said, you want to watch out for yourself as far as accidents, driving to work, driving long distances and things like that. You want to make sure that you're paying attention, because you don't want to get into accidents or anything like that. Watch out for coworkers around you that may be sick. Keep your hand sanitizer. You don't want to be getting sick because of a coworker or something like that. You could also have to put more energy into work because a coworker gets sick and has to go out for work. So that increases your workload. You want to make sure that if you're traveling, and you have travel plans, you check them first. Check your tires, check your oil, make sure everything is on the up and up, because travel is a sector near and far that is going to create challenges for you starting on July the 29th on Thursday and moving through as Mars goes through those degrees from 0 to 29 degrees of Virgo. Okay, so this is not a one-day transit. It's just going to be for a while. So those are the things I want you to kind of watch out for. Even you having arguments or complications with siblings, or you having to drive a sibling to work, pick them up because of different things happening. Those are areas of friction for you. Work and travel, siblings, and what you think and preach at work, and pets, running around, and maybe even dealing with the neighborhood or neighbors. So, watch out for those areas. Now, as far as the blessings Mars can bring you while it is in your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, I would say those blessings are going to come through money. You might find yourself putting a lot of energy into that area, but it will increase your value. It will increase your money. You will see that increase during Mars, with Mars there. Now, it could unexpectedly, pop up to where you're making money, but it will definitely have to do with something you've really put some energy into and worked on. And this also could have to do with your career or your public image as well. Let's see. As far as assistance and opportunities aspecting you for the hard work you've done or helping you to get through challenges, those will have to do with work and home and family. Okay, so you could receive assistance, some of you getting to work, from people in home and family. You could receive assistance with shared finances or things that you're passionate about. You could also find yourself getting offers from work, having a lot of options at your disposal as far as lovers, people wanting to offer you assistance with things you're passionate about, or maybe even people just that you work with wanting to sleep with you. You could definitely encounter that while Mars is in that area, but you want to watch out because Mars is there. You don't want it to pose some challenges for you. This might be somebody that you've been working on, but it could pose some challenges for you, or have to cause you to have to put in a little more extra effort. Okay. Now, let's see. These are all of your opportunities and assistance and challenges and things like that when Mars moves over into Virgo, starting on Thursday. Now on Friday the 30th, the sun is in Leo at 7 degrees. Tap into your spiritual awareness on Friday. In fact, it's a day that's perfect for meditation, or even, like a meditation ritual. Listen to your intuitive downloads that you receive on Friday. They could really prove to be an asset for you. If you have any placements between, I would say, about 4 degrees to 10 degrees Leo, this would aspect you more so. And this is on Friday. That's a single transit, okay? On Saturday, the sun is in Leo at 8 degrees. Avoid arrogance on that day. That's a day where there will be enough arrogance floating around. Also, you want to mind your resources. You don't want to exhaust your resources trying to impress people, because it comes with a price. It drains your money, especially if you have any placements between, I would say, 5 and 11 degrees Leo. You might feel the need to overdo it, or even there might be an air of arrogance as far as with a romantic partner, within a creative endeavor, or even with a child. It's squaring your areas of money. So remember, do not overdo it on Saturday. Now, as far as your cards, you've got justice coming in for you this week, because that's what's on the bottom of the deck, aspecting you. This justice could come in many ways, okay? Because number one, I have the Hierophant card for you. And the Hierophant card, it either talks about a mother or a mother-in-law figure. It could also have to do with some type of institution, some type of higher organization. Like if you were like the government, or Chrysler, GM, a big publishing company, those kinds of organizations. Coupling with that, you have the Magician card, and the Magician card really talks about you making your own way. The Magician card is the alchemist, okay? He or she makes their own way, creates what they need to create using all the tools that they have. This is a person that's resourceful, a person that's skillful. Maybe even a new endeavor could be taken advantage of for you through a higher organization. So this might come towards you because of your skills and what you think and what you preach. And that makes sense because your creative area does trine your area of higher studies and higher learning and things like that, your creativity, things that you've submitted. So that makes sense for you. So that could be coming in this week for you. In addition to that, you could also be forging some type of partnership. Okay. Now, the partnership could come in a few different ways. Now, this partnership could be a business partnership, romance, it could have to do with romance, or maybe even new friends coming in, because your area of opportunity could be community and things like that. So you could be forging new relationships. But with those relationships coming in, the Knight of Cups is aspected, and that talks about new relationships and friends on the way, a celebratory energy, but it could be short-lived. Remember that if it has to do with a lover, okay? Because that Knight of Cups also could talk about a fling coming in, okay? So you could be having a fling with someone. That someone could even be from the past. But either way, you do also have the past aspecting in the form of the Six of Cups. A past positive influence coming in, old friends or acquaintances brushing back into your life, and you having good times with them, feeling some type of nostalgia. Okay, now In addition to that, you also got the Ace of Pentacles coming this week. And that talks about material success, opportunities for financial gain, money coming in the form of unexpected gifts or prizes, even investments. It's an auspicious time for new businesses and relationships. And it's a prosperous time coming in for you. And I can see that because coupled with that, you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is wonderful. And you know, the Nine of Pentacles talks about luxury, you know, you living in luxury. You could also be restoring some order or harmony or, you know, over disputes that you've had with family members or neighbors and things like that. Resolving some things. It's telling you that your money woes are over and to appreciate what comes to you financially this week. You also got the Ten of Cups card, which is the happy family card that talks about, you know, even if you don't have a family, it talks about a marriage, harmony, alignment. Some of you could be getting married and could get that offer this while the Sun and Mercury are in your area of Leo, romance, creative endeavors, and children. Some of you could get asked, you know, for engagement or marriage, romance, friendship, family, happiness. That's what the Ten of Cups talks about. Okay. Now, in addition to that, you also got the Three of Wands aspecting, and you know that talks about expansion and looking out, having foresight as to your goals. This is when your projects are going to speed up, okay? Action is going to increase. Money is going to flow in. Just remember not to overdo it because you got that, you know, Virgo coming in aspect in your area of work, health, and daily routines. And you also have your area of romance, creativity, and children squaring your area of money. So as this money comes in, you don't want to be overspending. You want to make sure you have the, you take on the Three of Wands, you know, you have foresight as to your goals. You prepare and you plan. Okay, this is about problem solving. And you could be problem solving as to whatever offer may be offered to you. Okay, you got a lot of options at your disposal, whether it is in business and it could have to do with the business organization, or whether it could have to do with a relationship. Because you could find that maybe even the monotony has set in a certain relationship, like the honeymoon phase is over and bonds could fizzle out. Long-lasting relationships are built on solid foundations, not just passion. So remember that when people come at you this week or people that you have been dealing with, okay? You have to grow bonds, all right? And even though you have a lot of options at your disposal, you need to choose wisely this week as far as romance, as far as creative endeavors, as far as friends coming into your life, people wanting to join with you. Every option is not going to give you what you're looking for. So you need to be very mindful of the partnerships you forge this season, okay? Especially even this week, if you have those aspects that I talked about. So I want you to navigate this week with, I would say, foresight and enjoy the blessings. I'll see you next week. Bye now.